Hi everyone, Vanessa Webb, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator Australia here. Today I am pairing the old with the new, some of our outgoing products that are my favourites, and also some new products that have just come into our brand new annual catalogue. So the products I'm going to be showcasing today are, first of all, the Love You Always Specialty Designer Series paper, which comes in these three colours. And you'll see that these colours actually pair really well with some of our other colours, and I'm going to be making some non-traditional, or I'm going to show you how to use a traditional stamp set, Christmas stamp set, to make some non-Christmas cards today. And we're going to be using these beautiful papers before they retire at the end of the month. And the Tidings of Christmas suite of products is what I'll be focusing on as well. So this suite of products actually comes with some dies, and I'll show you the dies. I love this set because it's not only got stars, let me just move it back into focus, but it's also got those little stockings, so you can see in the stamp set. Really cute. These could also be substituted for babies' booties if you wanted to make some more baby cards. Stars are obviously universally appealing, and they lend themselves to all sorts of different cards for any occasion. But these are designed to be paired with this stamp set. So you can get the bundle, the Tidings and Trimmings bundle, at a 10% off price for $70 Australian. And there's lots and lots of little dies in there, so be prepared for being able to play with these dies for a very long time, because there's lots and lots of lovely little shapes that I've been using in my creations since I got my set. And here is the stamp set itself. So let me just move my catalogue out of the way, and I will show you the cards that I'm going to be making today, or showing you how to make, are these ones. Now you'll see they are using the star shape, and I've used the star shape in a couple of different ways. Obviously I've die cutted. I've used the three different colours of our Love You Always Specialty Designer Series paper. I've also brought in some of the glimmer paper, the new glimmer paper, which is the ombre glimmer paper. And I just want you to see how beautifully these match. So you've got one that is Blushing Bride, which kind of picks up that warm pink. You've got the other, the lighter pink colour, which it's got a bit of a blue tinge to it. So I paired that with the purple ombre. And then the Sahara sand piece, which goes really well with the yellow ombre specialty glimmer paper. So I've kind of brought in all those colours and created some cards that are not Christmassy at all, but using the same die that you'll find in the Christmas die set, the Christmas Trimmings dies. So you can see that, you know, it makes an equally nice baby card. There's also a graduation card. I've actually used a stamp set that has retired, so you can mix and match whatever greetings you have about the place. But I wanted to make a graduation card because I've got a graduation coming up in our family, and yeah, so that was the stamp that was from the Itty Bitty Greetings. You probably recognise it. I still have my set, and I still like to use it on occasion. I'm going to show you how to get these little stars as well, and also how to create this background, which looks like it's sponged, where we actually use the blending brushes. So stay tuned for that in a second. Here's another baby card, and this time I've actually paired it with just a little strip of the specialty glimmer paper, so you can see the ombre effect going across the card. And you will get lots of different colours with the stars depending on where you move your small die, which is also from the set. You can move it around the different parts of the ombre paper. So if you want a light ombre, you start off down there, or you just graduate sort of up the strip to the very darker colour. There are also some little stars, some little 5-point stars, which actually come out of the middle of the smaller detailed star shape in the die set. So make sure you keep those, because you can also use them. They actually remind me of little starfish, but you can also use them as a 5-point star. So they can be used on your card as well. So don't discard anything. You can use everything that you run through your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Here are my Christmas cards that I created. I stuck with the Sahara Sand in the specialty paper, the Love You Always specialty paper, and you'll see how beautifully the Sahara Sand actually goes with the papers and all of the dies and the stamps in this set. There's another one here which actually showcases some of the designer series paper, which is 6x6, and you'll see I have just popped a couple of strips on there, and I've run it through my Big Shot with one of our really subtle embossing folders, and just added a bit of texture there as well. So really lovely for Christmas cards. Here is the designer series paper, which is 6x6, coming from the Tidings of Christmas suite of products, and you'll see they are perfect for running through your large Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. You don't have to cut these down, so you can cut out your stars and your other shapes and your backgrounds in order to create your Christmas cards. Alrighty, so I have a piece of Whisper White somewhere. Let me just grab it. Yep, here we go. Here's my piece of Whisper White, and what I did want to show you was how to create these backgrounds using a special template that I've created with the dies. So what I did was I cut the dies out and I put them back into the offcut again using some washi tape. So I've just secured it so that they don't come out of the hole, so that they're right there, and then you've got this area which masks the rest of your project. So you're not sort of going off the side of your star when you're creating your background. And so you want to put your background, your template, onto a piece of Whisper White, and I like to sort of have the stars going off the edge. I'm going to use my Highland Heather, make a purple one today. So we're going to grab the corresponding blending brush, and you just want to keep your template really still and just move your die brush really gently over the top. The great thing about these blending brushes is that they are super soft and they won't move the template. So it's actually really easy to create a background like this when you've already created your template, and you just switch out the colour. So you can see how the stars are appearing. And I'll just pop another one down here. And if you wanted to go darker or lighter, you could bring in some Blackberry Bliss. I just use a purple blending brush for each of my colours. So if I'm using purple, just make sure that's not too dark. If I'm using purple, I just grab my purple one, and the previous ink is already dried, so you can pick up new ink and apply it like I'm doing today. Okay, so we've got one soft big star and two little ones here. And then what I simply did was run through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I created my star, my large star die cut out of the Love You Always paper, and I've used a gradation of colour going all the way up my glimmer paper, and created some little stars that I can actually stick on just randomly over the top. So you can see you've got a lovely soft purple, but it goes all the way through to the much darker purple. There's my little stars from the middle of this one. So yeah, as I said, don't throw these away, and once you've die cut them, there's lots of little bits that you can also use to create flowers and things like that. The Take Your Pick tool is a must when you are working with small items such as these stars, and they allow you to pick up the star on the putty and just apply a little tiny bit of glue. So I'd recommend you using that as you're applying your stars. But I just wanted you guys to see how easy it is to create a non-Christmas card combining old and new products that are still available for this month. If you want to get your hands on some of the Love You Always specialty paper before it goes, make sure you visit my online store at www.vanessawebb.stampinup.net and pick yourself up some of this before it disappears forever. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's nice to know that you'll be able to pair it with a lot of our new products and make some cards with a traditional Christmas set that does not have to be used as a Christmas set. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.